EP. To Revenge. We see the mysterious green-eyed wolf named Turf carrying her two pups to her pack. She slowly walks towards the den and puts them down. Her husband and Alpha Kissity ask her where she's been and she lies and says she was on a hunting trip and found these two pups by themselves. She didn't want them to die, so she brought them to the pack. Kissity is delighted to have new pack members and welcomes them with open arms. Turf collapses to the ground in exhaustion. What's wrong, my love? I've just been tired for the past couple days. Oh my, I hope you're not sick, or maybe you're having pups soon. He jokes. This scares her and she looks a bit concerned at him. By her response he asked, well, are you? I don't think so. Kissity then quickly starts to sniff her in hopes that his joke is actually true. He pauses, stares at her and then excitedly jumps around saying, I'm going to be a dad, I'm going to have heirs. Turf is in complete shock and says that Kissity must be lying. She sits there and thinks for a bit, then gasps, she says, but quickly shut herself up so as to not expose herself. This thought horrifies her and she pretends to be happy alongside her Alpha but is really concerned the pups might not be his. He tells her to rest up and excitedly goes hunting for his now expecting mate. While her Alpha is gone, she tells her pups to go play. Volko, I need to speak with you. Yes, ma'am. Scout out the normal pack to see if that Alpha Yosomi survived the fight with Umbra, and if he did kill him and any other pack members he may have. But ma'am, why? Just do as I say. She barks. Volko agrees and goes to check on the normal pack. Meanwhile, the Alpha Yosomi is taking it easy and recovering. Sasha is teaching Luke how to catfish. All right, now crouch down and get ready to pounce and don't let the fish see you. Luke tries this and then pounces on the fish and messes up. Laughs, wow, you're really bad at this. He splashes water in her face in retaliation for her laughing at him. She stares at him for a while, then he thinks he's in trouble, but to Luke's shock Sasha starts to join in on the game and they splash fight for a bit. They have fun, but Sasha breaks it up knowing that they actually have to get some food because their Alpha is down and out for the next upcoming days. Giggles, all right, enough playing around. We should hunt something bigger, she says as she spots a deer. She quickly crouches down in the grass and Luke follows her lead. They slowly both approach the deer, then suddenly they pounce on it. Sasha falls off but Luke grabs on for dear life. The deer starts running frantically and trying to get Luke off of him, but Luke is stuck in his antlers and can't really stop the deer. Luke, get off the deer. I can't control him, he's going crazy. Sasha then proceeds to follow the deer and Luke deeper and deeper in the woods. Meanwhile, Volko has seen that Yosomi is recovering. Even though the Alpha is in a weakened state, Volko decides to stop the two younger wolves, instead making sure they don't get far. As Luke and Sasha subdue the deer, Volko attacks them by spitting fire at them. The two don't see the attacking wolf and they both run away. Volko, disappointed in himself for not aiming right, growls out of frustration, then takes their prey and hopes that Turf will be pleased. Later he shows up to his pack with the prey and presents the food to his alphas. Kissity is very happy but Turf isn't. Volko tries to slink away but Turf asks to speak to him alone. He begrudgingly obliges and goes to meet with her. What happened, Volko? He was huge. I don't think I can take him on by myself, so I decided to stalk some weaker members, but that didn't work out either. After hearing what Volko has told her, she devises a plan to thin out Yosomi's pack first, before he gets a chance to grow it, and then when he's all alone they strike together. This could be a bit risky, especially with your new pups coming any day now. Turf disregards his concern and tells him to do as he's told. Meanwhile, back in the normal pack, Sasha and Luke are still trying to find something to eat. So like, do random fireballs just come out of nowhere here? Must have been a fire wolf. A what? Luke exclaims. A fire wolf? You don't know. The wolves here were blessed with elemental powers, Sasha explains. Thousands of years ago we were blessed by the Omni Dragon and his kin to possess elemental powers so that we can survive in this harsh land. You've got to be kidding me, right? I mean, that sounds crazy. You're telling me wolves here just have magical powers. It's not magic, they're blessings from our gods. Sasha says as she looks up at the sky. So what powers do you have? Luke says inquisitively. Ah, that's not important, Sasha says in a nervous tone. So is it like your religion? I guess so. Different wolves have different gods they worship, and every pack of wolves has a different element. Which reminds me, fire wolves don't live close to our pack. Something must be going on. We should tell Yosomi now that I think of it. A little later on, Sasha and Luke tell their alpha about the suspicious fire wolf that was lurking in their territory. A fire wolf, huh? And what was his name? We didn't get a name, we just ran away. Yeah, I would have fought him if he wasn't shooting fireballs. This is so weird, I can't wait to get home, and get away from freaky power wolves or dragons or whatever. Yosomi growls at that statement. Don't disrespect our god's dog, Yosomi says in a booming, terrifying voice. The only reason you're still here is because we need help. You don't belong here, you're just a dog worse than a null, so watch yourself. A null. Sasha answers for Luke, then takes him over to go hunting again. What's a null? Is that some sort of slur towards dogs? What's that guy's deal anyway? I don't even want to be here in the first place. I know, but just for now while you're living in our pack, just try not to make him mad. He's kind of a vulture, I know, but he keeps us safe. A vulture? You mean an asshole? Sasha looks at Luke confused. You know, like a dick. A mean wolf. Oh, is that some sort of puppy dog slang for skunk dung? Luke giggles. No, it's not slang, it's called cursing. You should try it out. It's pretty fun, it really accentuates your point. Luke says in a joking manner. Here, I'll give you an example. Yosomi is a dickhead. Sasha laughs at the silly new word. Can I try some? Yeah, sure, go for it. Yosomi's a, skunk's ass. Luke laughs at the absurd new curse Sasha made up. Haha, good enough.